Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go again. Dragon Age the Veilguard. Now, I did videos on Dragon Age the Veilguard, and I told you guys this game was going to be extremely woke, and I already knew that. And it's unfortunate, man, because you could tell the mindset of game first versus wokeness first, whereas Baldur's Gate 3 gets accused of being extremely woke, but the game took the game first, and that's why the game was successful. Baldur's Gate 3 cannot be successful with just the modern audience. Baldur's Gate 3 was successful because the non-modern audience joined in on buying the game because it was actually a really good game that gave you story first, gave you gameplay first, gave you everything first except for the wokeness. Well, apparently, Dragon Age the Veilguard has been marketing its game the complete opposite. They are essentially going to be forcing you to make extremely woke characters, and I'll explain why in the video, but ultimately this headline says from that Park Plays, Dragon Age the Veilguard character creator has an option for top surgery scars.
What the hell is even that?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, apparently you are able to put top surgery scars onto your character. Now, this is ridiculous, right? We already know this is what is for the modern day, right? And again, I want you guys to understand something. When it comes to RPGs where you have a character creator, you've been able to make the wildest stuff for the longest time, which is why I'm a little bit more lenient on calling a certain game woke or not just based off its character creator, right? In this particular game, I would call this woke, right? Because this is strictly for modern day. This has never been seen in anything else, any other game in terms of RPGs and whatnot. I think you see it in The Sims. I think The Sims has top surgery scars. But aside from that, I can't remember anything else in recent memory that's an RPG that has this. If you guys know anything, let me know in the comments down below. But Dragon Age the Veilguard now has top surgery scars so that when you make a female Mexican-looking character like this, you are able to have top surgery scars that will be hidden by your armor. So let's get into the article, guys, from That Park Plays. But of course, before you do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. Now, guys, the shills are out there, right? The shills are shilling right now, and they're doing that because they get paid to do it, number one. And number two, this is the most action any of their YouTube channels are ever going to get when they shill, right, for a brand new upcoming release. So we have plenty of videos out there from the shills who have either gotten review copies or whatever the case may be, and some of them are so obviously fake it hurts, right? We reacted to one on Hypnocast, and I believe that's the one that's in this article, and I think I lost my mind. I'm not even lying to you, because this person is so obviously lying the entire time. And then they try to pretend as if this character creator is the most stunning and brave thing they've ever seen in their lives, when that just proves to me they never played any other video game that has a character creator. Because again, you've been able to do 99% of this shit for the longest time, and with the addition of the pronouns, the non-binary, and the top scars, all the modern day stuff. Aside from that, you've been able to do everything else. But of course, all it takes is a couple of virtue signals, and people like this flock to it. BioWare has allowed influencers and media outlets to showcase the game's character creator, and is even woker than early reports about it, as it includes a feature to toggle on and off top surgery scars. Back in July, it was revealed by Game Informer's Wesley LeBlanc, who previewed the game character creator, revealed it had inclusivity at its heart. He wrote, "At the heart of it is inclusivity. Veilguard game director Corin Bush tells me before letting me guide her through creating my own character." Now, by her, they mean him, right? Because Corin Bush is a man, and that's the entire reason why this game has top surgery scars, because this person is a trans person, so they designed the entire game based off their vision, which, again, we expected this, right? We knew this. We already knew this was going to happen. We probably didn't guess the top surgery scars, but everything else we knew, the pronouns and non-binary stuff, we knew that was going to be a thing in this Fortnite Dragon Age wannabe. LeBlanc also revealed you can finally dye your hair with non-traditional colors, again, just so you can make sure you can look like a crazy leftist in the game. He concluded revealing there are 4 voices that one can choose from. They are English masculine, English feminine, American masculine, American feminine. The pitch of the voices can be adjusted so you can give yourself a nice little hormone therapy voice. It's been revealed by multiple YouTubers that the character creator does include pronouns and allows players to select man, woman, and non-binary for gender. I think it's pretty interesting that they still allow you to pick man or woman. Right? I think that's very interesting. I feel like I'm surprised it's not body A, body B, and non-binary. I don't know. That I feel like that's a miss for inclusivity at this point. You guys should definitely put that in there so you can maximize inclusivity. On top of this, it's been revealed that the character creator features an option to toggle top surgery scars. It is abundantly clear that the Dragon Age: The Veilguard is political and ideological propaganda disguised as a video game, and its primary objective does not appear to entertain customers or provide them with an escape or any kind of fun, but is to indoctrinate them with the transgender ideology. The game is clearly attempting to normalize the ideology by including top surgery scars in a game, as well as the various other customization options that allow players to blur the lines between male and female. Well, that's literally all it is, man. We could watch this video really quick. I'm gonna back up really fast. We could watch this video, and again, as we're watching this, you're gonna realize very quickly that this person is a hardcore shill. Okay, hardcore shill. They'll talk to you, and anyway, let's just play the video.
So the character creator opens up with the 4 main races, the same as the ones that we played in Inquisition. You have Elf, Kunari, Human, and Dwarf. And on this initial title screen, you've got a couple of presets that you can cycle through to find a base for you to start making your character. Today, I'm going to be taking you through Elf, because of course I am. So let's start.
You know, I just find it to be ironic that she is going to make an elf, because the entire argument that these shills say all the time is that you need all of these options in order to be able to see yourself on screen. And now you have an opportunity to make a fat white woman who pretends to be a male with he, him pronouns, and you're choosing not to do that. Instead, you're going to realize very quickly they choose to make a trans Mexican looking female on screen. I find it to be very odd. But again, this is because they're making this creature over here on the bottom right is making her fantasy character that she's going to flick her beam to nonstop when she plays this game.
Dive in. The first thing that you can set, as you can see, are your pronouns and gender, and they are separate. You've got he, him, she, her, and they, them, and then your gender is man, woman, non-binary. Love that. Love the inclusivity. The other things...
Love that. Love the inclusivity. Oh, God, the shills, man. So, again, guys... I laugh because you have to, right? You have to laugh at this. Otherwise, you might go a little bit crazy. And then she ends up... I'm going to skip through it because I don't want to give her too much time. She ends up showcasing everything, right, in the character creator, every single option. But you know which option she doesn't go through, and I want to make sure you guys truthfully understand this, right? Understand what it means to be an absolute hypocrite and a shill. These are the people who get mad at you to sexualize Stellar Blade. But look at how she reacts when it comes to the body sliders. Now, I want you guys to understand there are 7 options here on screen. 7. But which one is the one that she plays with, and which one is the only one that she plays with? Let's check it out.
Body proportions. You have a slider for height, shoulder width, chest size, waist width, hip width, glute size, and bulge size. Now, the bulge will just be showing where the underwear is, and you can adjust it to however you want. I had some fun playing around with the bulge size. I'm not gonna lie.
I had some fun playing around with the bulge size. From the people who get mad at you when you sexualize female characters. Come on, bro. I mean, what are we doing? Like, are you going to be such an obvious hypocrite on screen that we can all just laugh at you for being such a damn obvious hypocrite? I can't stand these people. I really can't. So anyway, ultimately, she plays with the bulge size. She pretty much ignores everything else. And then she goes and she's like, oh, look, hair that moves. Because clearly that's never happened in any other RPG before. And then by the end of it all, you get to see the top surgery scars right here.
Binary rooks out there. This is the one that blew my mind. Top surgery scars are also included in this for all of our trans and non-binary rooks out there. I absolutely was blown away by this. It's beautiful to see the inclusion in the game, and to see yourself represented in the game in this way is wonderful. So if you want your rook to sport the top surgery scars, you absolutely can. It is an option.
You know, it's amazing to me that she decided to make a male that looked like a female. And if you guys notice, a lot of the shills out there that are doing videos on Dragon Age: The Veilguard, it seems like they were all instructed to make trans-looking characters. Because if you look at their characters, they all essentially look like that. They all look like males with makeup and top surgery scars. Because this is a game that is trying to advertise itself to the freaks. That's what it's trying to do. It's trying to advertise itself to the people who were playing Baldur's Gate 3 that were using it as their porn, okay? And that is a small minority, but ultimately that is a fan base that does exist, and this game is trying to virtue signal to that fan base, and they're trying to say, hey, you can masturbate to our characters too. Hey, look, we have this, that, whatever. That's who they're going for with this. People like this, freaks like this on the bottom right, creatures like this, that's who they're going for. So ultimately, again, ladies and gentlemen, whether you are trans or not, hopefully you are somewhat mentally sane. I know that's very hard to find, but whether or not you are trans or not, the fact that you can have top surgery scars doesn't mean a freaking thing, because it's all going to be hidden by armor anyway. So who are exactly virtue signaling to? I have no idea. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.